Thought he threw the ball better this weekend than he did last, and definitely had better fastball command. And so no, it gave us certainly a good start, and I think we helped him by scoring a bunch of runs early so he could relax. But yeah, definitely he was better this week than he was last week.
How did the one day discrepancy in the rotation affect his preparation going forward since he started on Saturday last week?
Didn't throw that many pitches last week, and then I'm looking here today, threw 85 today, so kind of right on track pitch wise, and so don't think it really affected anything he did.
Good to see Colin and Barron get off the schneid today, get a couple hits.
No question. Colin got one early, and then Barron swung the bat well, and we felt like just a question of time on both of them that they'll get in there and contribute. And Compton had another great day. Goldberg's a machine, and so yeah, just kind of good up and down the order for everybody today.
When we talked before the season, you were looking for some help from some of those young guys, and Compton's turning out to be that guy so far.
Compton, yeah, made a couple nice plays there in the last inning at third. Gonzalez had another good day, contributed greatly to our midweek win on Tuesday. And, thought Jackson Finley threw the ball really well today. I mean, it was great to see him come in and, 4 punch-outs in 1 point in the third inning. So our young class is talented. They're going to keep getting opportunities, and, we want them to keep getting better.
How pleased were you to see your team jump on Ohio State early and keep at them aggressively through the first half of the game?
Very excited. I thought we kind of let them off the hook a little bit there in the first inning. Had three runs in and bases loaded, nobody out, and they ended up wiggling out of it. So sometimes that can haunt you. But they got a run, and then we came right in and scored a bunch more. Started by a bunt by Goldberg that inning where we scored 5. So felt like offensively we were kind of on it today. Ohio State, all 3 of their starters have threw over 90 innings last year, so they've got a veteran starting core, and they got a great closer sitting in that bullpen. So, tomorrow will be a different day. They got a guy going tomorrow that's got a chance to be a high draft, and pitched really well last weekend. So we'll need Rodig to pitch well for us, and then we're going to have to be on our game offensively.
What does it speak to your team's offensive capabilities, knowing you played at 12 runs but still had 10 guys left on base?
I mean, I think we're going to hit all right. I mean, it's early. I kind of told Roddy Jones before the game, this BP we took out here before the game today. It's the only time all week we've been able to take BP on the field. So Tuesday at Georgia Southern, it rained, so you hit in cages there. We were off Wednesday. Then we hit in the cages yesterday. So you want to get consistent reps on the field, and with all the rain and everything we've had, it's been hard to get consistent reps of guys taking batting practice on the field. So to score 12 runs today against a good opponent, a good pitcher, it's a good sign.
We didn't hear too much about King before the season. What can you tell us about him?
He's just a hard worker. I mean, it's hard to believe, but he was a center on the Calhoun football team through high school. But he's gotten a lot better, in my opinion, since he's gotten here. He kind of sinks the ball, and he's got a tight little slider, but he's a hard worker, good competitor, and so just it's been nice with him and Westbrooks the last both Fridays to be able to get him an inning here and there.
Anything else?
I got one quick one, if that's okay.
Yeah.
You talk for a minute on Goldberg, how impressed you've been with him and his incredible batting average so far.
I mean, we nicknamed him the Machine for a reason. I mean, he's a hard worker. He comes to play every day, and Ramsey made a point of to our team. So, 8th inning, we have Compton at the plate, hits the ball to the shortstop's right, and Goldberg hustles and is safe at second to get, and that allowed Compton to get another hit. That just tells you how he plays the game. He plays hard every time he steps on that field. That's the only way he knows how to play. He's a hard worker, and and he can hit. Period.
It's really nice just knowing that these guys are thinking that I'm going to be pulling the ball, but being able to put the ball in play. Oppo
to beat the shift is really good. Let me know that I'm doing everything I need to do to be successful.
When you walk into the box and you see that shift, what's your mindset like? Do you have something to prove that you want to try and beat the shift, or are you just trying to get the best at bat you can?
Yeah, for me, it's, Ramsey's always talking to us. It's like every time you see a shift, like don't think, all right, now I got to try to beat it. It's like just go out there, try to get a barrel. So for me, it's just take it how I would if it was a normal shift.
And how did it feel to kind of get off the schneid, so to speak? 2 base hits, 3 RBI tonight.
Yeah, it felt great, being able to consistently get better as the season's going. I started off Friday pretty good. Saturday, Sunday was kind of slopey, so for me to be able to string back 2 back-to-back games was pretty good.
The ball left your bat. I guess it was just a matter of whether it was going to be high enough to get over the wall. Probably felt pretty good leaving the bat.
Absolutely. Felt really good.
Has Ramsey talked to you about a launch angle when it comes to your power swing and whatnot in order to put more of those power hits, get the ball in play?
For me, I led the team in exit velocity last year, but I had a lot of ground balls last year. So for me, leading up to the season was like, all right, we need to try to get the ball up in the air a little bit, not changing my swing to do it, just catching the ball further out front. So for me, it's just, I didn't really change anything. It's just more of trying to get that consistent swing, that catching it out front, not letting it get too deep.
And how do you feel that you are in your progression as a hitter in terms of getting that consistency?
Yeah, I think it's good. Just leading up through, I hit 12 home runs last year. Then I had 6 home runs up in the Cape. So being able to, he told me before going to the Cape that, that was kind of something we should work on. So being able to go up there, hit home runs there, and then, inter squads have been able to hit home runs there too. So being able to, I'm seeing it, get progressively better as we go on, and that's great.
You worked next to Nick in the outfield last year. Now you got Colin out there. How's the communication good?
Really good. Me and Colin have been, ever since Nick left, we've been focusing on, all right, we need to, have that communication, figure out, what we need to say for certain situations. So just having all those reps in practice, we've got that mastered for sure.
Couple more guys?
With losing as much talent as you guys had, you might go into the season thinking, we'll be a small ball lineup, but then again, you put up 12 runs today. So what does that kind of speak to this team's offensive identity?
Yeah, I think, you never know what you'll get with us. Nobody can really look at us and be like, oh, we're a power lineup right now. But we have guys that can hit for power that you would think might not. So for us, we're that team that we got every aspect of the game. We got guys that'll bunt. We got guys that hit doubles, home runs, all that good stuff. So our identity is, you can't really give it a specific name just because everybody can do pretty much everything.